Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watch of Realms, guys. Today we'll be checking out Sergei, the Sundered Fist. It's a brand new hero. I am somewhat obsessed with this guy. I love this hero. He is outdoing Sun Wukong. He's challenging Kagiri. Numera is a thing of the past, and Abyss 1 is about to change forever. I'm going to show you that all today. Anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, Sergei, a Chaos faction nightmare hero. Obviously this guy is, because he's part Chaos, he's primarily a Chaos unit. He's going to be specializing in reducing his HP and increasing damage based on threshold, or having parts of his kit unlocked via low HP. With the Chaos faction, obviously it can be paired with Gon for a little bit more damage for him, or with Valderon, which Valderon's kind of selfish, to be honest with you. But we also have the Nightmare faction, so we'll be running Torador or Rygar, or if you're a little bit earlier game, you can run something like a Wrath. Picking up this guy Sergei is going to be something you're going to want to do. I know we say that a lot, but he is a very cool hero, very cool looking as well. Look at this guy. He's just a beast. He's so big he doesn't even fit on the screen. I had to zoom out just to see him. Alright, so he's a fighter with normal damage, single target, physical attack, durability, and defense penetration. He is able to replace Kagiri in his spot on Abyss 1, but I'm going to show you something different for a different concept of an idea here today in Abyss 1 when we get to it. This kit may sound complicated, but it's relatively simple, okay? Gains 1 stack of Ki every 15 seconds. Ki is just a resource. Basically, you stack it up. All it does is unlock things as a kit. It doesn't do anything by itself. When deployed, immediately gains 4 stacks of Ki. When HP drops below 65%, reduces the interval for gaining Ki by 3 seconds. Each cast of the ultimate increases damage by 75% for 6 seconds. Alright, now, on the first basic attack here, the physical attack deals 100% physical damage to one enemy target in range, has a 20% chance to trigger 2 consecutive strikes instead, and cause HP drain equal to 10% of current HP to the hero. Damage goes up by an extra 20% when scaled out. Dark Delusion. When taking direct damage, gains a shield equal to 30% of the hero's attack for 15 seconds. This effect can be triggered up to 1 time every 5 seconds. The shield stacks up to 80% attack. The attack base ratio goes up by an extra 10%. Alright, Vessel of Malice. After casting the ultimate, reduces damage taken from enemies to 1 for 2 seconds. So after he casts the ultimate, the damage he takes from the enemies is going to be reduced to 1, and it's going to last for 2 seconds. So when you do this, sometimes you might have to activate his ultimate twice when you're looking at the meteoric shower coming down on the magic phase, but typically he can take that damage and survive just fine. When taking fatal damage, consumes 2 stacks of Ki to negate this damage. Then immediately casts the ultimate and gains a shield equal to 30% attack for 10 seconds. He has a lot of attack, by the way. The effect can be triggered up to 1 time every 40 seconds. Attack base ratio goes up by an extra 10%. The cooldown on this is the cooldown on this is reduced by 10 seconds as well when scaled out. He does have arena cost reduced by 5, and he is very cool in the arena as well. I'm going to show a little bit of that to you today. And then we have World Sunder. Cost is 400, rage on deployment is 200, and it lasts for 2 seconds. Causes HP drain equal to 10% of current HP to the hero, and gains debuff immunity, immune to most debuffs for 6 seconds. Deals 500% physical damage. I think this goes up to like 800. 700%, I think. And that ignores 50% defense to 1 enemy target in range 1 time. If there are 2 or more stacks of Ki, consumes 2 stacks of Ki and restores full rage. Basically, he can activate his ultimate. As long as you have Ki, he'll activate his ultimate. He'll use 2 of the Ki, and you can activate his ultimate again. Basically, and then use 2 of the Ki, and the ultimate comes back again. That's how it works. Just bang, 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 bang. So it's pretty cool the way that this guy's kit is working out. Hero details here. We are looking at 26.7k HP. Very nice. 6200 attack. This is high. It's not in the highest range, but it is very, very high. Defense at 2170. It's respectable. And then we have the cost at 19, block at 2, and then the attack interval is at 2.6 seconds, and then the rage regen is 13, 10, and 5. Now onto the awakenings. Today I'm going to be showing you the Awakening 5, by the way. This is just to show how much he compares to the A5 Kagiri, which a lot of us are used to seeing. So keep that in mind. His Awaken level 0 is very strong without his Awakenings. It's just that Awaken 5, I wanted to compare him to Sumukong and Kagiri. And to do that, I needed to take him to A5. Anyways, when taking direct damage from enemies, immediately gains 1 stack of ki and increases attack by 20% for 15 seconds. This effect can be triggered up to 1 time every 12 seconds. Awaken level 2 is attack plus 300. Awaken level 3 is the ultimate, deals extra 50% damage 1 time and executes enemies with HP below 20%. So if you're going up against a single target enemy, he can go ahead and hit them. He does a little bit of AoE, but it's nothing too crazy. Awaken 4 is penetration plus 8%. And Awaken 5 is each time ki is consumed, grants single target damage increase. So when you're using your ultimate, you're using that ki, you're going to gain an extra 15% damage boost as well to the hero and 2 allied targets with the highest attack within 2 tiles for 10 seconds. So very, very cool. He's able to boost the allies around him with a damage boost, as well as being one of the units that takes the extra damage from the meteoric showers. Insane. Even not even showing you guys this hero, you know this is crazy. All right, let's go back here. I'm going to take you right into Abyss because that is the exciting part for me. Abyss 1. Now, because he can also take the damage and do what Kagiri does, he can pair well with him, and we can put an extra fighter or ground unit on the field. It's typically hard to do that unless you're using something like a Moradin, which you move him out of the way. But in this case, we can run these 3 together: Sergei, Kagiri, and Sumukong, and then run a Rygar for the damage boost from the Lord. We run Rygar just as a normal tank, as you would any other day. Make him fast, hopefully drops defense, and all that good stuff. And then we're going to be running the Esoterra's faction team. These heroes are all A5. This is definitely a Kraken style team, just to kind of showcase how cool this is. Now, I haven't really worked out all of the kinks in this fight, but it is definitely going to be a good showcase of what could possibly happen in the future. Okay, so that's what I want you to take from this, and I want you to see the comparison in damage between him, Kagiri, and Sumukong, and obviously Numera as well, because those are going to be the 4 main damage dealers in this team. Now, let's go ahead and put him down. Like I said, he can take that damage from the meteoric showers. This leaves a lot of opportunity for us to try something new with Abyss, and it's going to definitely shake the meta. The meta is going to be rocked. All right, 1x, we're going to pause it, change the view here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Kagiri right here, and then I'm going to give him the Diao Chen buff. So he's still going to receive the Wings of Grace buff because he does pretty much still outdo Sergei for the most part. We're going to change our Diao Chen over to Song of Sorrow, and then we're going to go ahead and put our Sergei down right here facing upwards. You put him here, remember the allies within 2 tiles of his range will get that damage boost when he activates his ultimate. So we're going to put him there. We're going to go ahead and put down Aelin right here. And we're going to go ahead and put Sumukong on the top left facing right. He has the ability to stop a hero from dying, so he offers unyielding if a hero is going to be taken out. We want to face him towards our Rygar just to help him out, just in case. He is going to get the next Invigoration buff, so we'll put Narissa there facing right. And then we're going to go ahead and put the Rygar down right here. We're going to put Numera right here. We're going to put our Vorn right here, and then we're going to put our Nastia right here. All right, now let me see if I can change the view here. All right. So now normally what you guys need to recognize is that wherever the tank is on the highest HP when the meteoric shower hits, any allies around the Rygar or your tank are going to take that damage as shared. So this is something to keep in mind. This is what makes Sergei so amazing, right? Let's just let this run through. Now we're gonna go ahead and activate our Kagiri. Change the view because it drives me crazy. I'll put the damage numbers up for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and activate Sergei and just keep wailing on him as we go along here. We're gonna activate our Aelin as well. All right, we're gonna wait. As you see, his ultimate comes back. He still has 3 ki left, so we could use him another time. I'm gonna let it be until the ultimate comes up. All right, I'm gonna activate Rygar, get him going, because why not? Worm's Wrath is about to hit. Nothing crazy happening here. We're gonna hold on to these guys' ultimates until the shield breaks. It's gonna break really fast. And then we're gonna try to catch that ground damage with Kagiri here. And then we're gonna start pounding on him with Sergei and using up all of that ki. Bam, bam, bam. Here he goes again. One more time. I think that's it. There you go. So we're ending at 15.7k. We can see Sergei sitting at 56 million. Sun Wukong is sitting at 43. Nothing special or different happening here. He's just hitting harder and doing more damage. Kagiri sitting at that 61. We have a very small gap here. This will change as we go along, but it is relatively close, so it's pretty nice. All right. Kagiri is going to do a couple extra swipes and increase that gap a little bit. 17.3k going into phase 2. All right, we're going to activate Numera immediately. The other guys we don't really have to worry about right now. We will save Aelin's ultimate for the second hit. Not Drake's Bellow, I forget what it's called. The next one up there. I always forget the names of these skills. And it's going to be a Seismic Slam. I'm going to hit it right about the halfway point on phase 2. And then we're kind of just hanging out. Activate Numera. And then we're going to just wait until the Meteoric Deluge comes down and hits. Now, we're going to activate our Rygar. We're going to activate Sergei. We're going to activate Kagiri as soon as the meteors show up. And then we'll hit Sergei again right away just to make sure he doesn't get taken out. He will generate his ki again for the next part of the fight with no issues. So we left it with like 3 there. All right, that shield just drops easily. Make sure that we have this here. The magic res minus 30% before activating Numera. Activator. Big damage. So she's sitting at 55. She's passing up Sun Wukong. Still behind Sergei at this point in time. So it's about equal damage there between those two. Very close. Very close. Activate Kagiri, activate Sun Wukong. We're going to activate Sergei over and over and over again until his ki is all used up. We'll come back after the ultimate. All right, there you go. Activate Numera just because on... Oh, he's got another one yet. On this one, we're going to activate Aelin on Drake's Bellow. Phase 4, we're going to have to swap over our Diao Chen just to keep everybody alive. Like I said, I haven't really worked out of the kinks. Move gear around, make sure the HP's all right. I'm just kind of messing around here. All right, there's the slam. You can go ahead and activate Sun Wukong Giri whenever you want to. Not really a big deal. Hopefully Rygar's ultimate comes back in time. It should. All right, here it comes. There's Rygar. And we will pound away with our Sergei. So start activating him now to break the shield. Boom. Boom. There you go. Now hold on for a second. Activate Sun Wukong. Activate Kagiri. And start pounding away again with Sergei. There we go. Couple extra hits. And this is where it kind of falls off. He starts falling kind of behind here because he has to help out with the shields. So the numbers up here don't actually show a very good representation of what's going on. But he is 32 million still past Sun Wukong. It's crazy. This is crazy, this guy. Alright, so we're in phase 4. In phase 4, we're gonna swap over Diao Chen. We're gonna activate Aelin on the second hit, so this right before the slams, just to keep everybody going. Seismic slams coming. Activate Aelin. There we go. We can change Diao Chen over, I think. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Either way, I guess you guys would get the point. Activate Numera. Yeah, I think they're okay. They're fine. Perfect. All right, so Meteor Deluge is coming again. So now we're gonna have to go ahead and activate our Sergei. Activate Kagiri when they show up. Activate Sergei again. Sun Wukong probably kept Rygar alive there. Now we're just gonna have to wait until Numera's ultimate comes available. Make sure we have that magic res reduction up, and then activate Numera. Boom. This should take down the shield and move us on to the next phase. We have to be careful with these hits every single time with Diao Chen, because like I said, our HP isn't extremely high. The gear isn't exactly optimized for lasting through this, but it is definitely possible. All right, so go ahead and activate Sun Wukong. Activate Kagiri. Start pounding away with Sergei again. It's like I said, pounding on him. Just pound on him for a while, Sergei. We're gonna activate Aelin right here. Switch over Diao Chen. Still activate Sergei again, just to make sure these guys stay alive. The next hit here, the Storm Surge, can really hurt, so we're gonna make sure we stay alive here. Hopefully, nobody gets taken out. It's possible. There goes Numera. That's not really a huge surprise, I guess. We'll keep the Diao Chen in, what is it called? Serenade of Hope mode here. And we will switch over now. Activate our Rygar. And we're going to have to use Sun Wukong and Kagiri on this hit. Start with Sun Wukong. Activate our Sergei. Activate Kagiri. And then just keep pounding away with Sergei until the shield down. It'll drop. It'll drop. Not a problem. There you go. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby at... unfortunately, we lost our Numera. I probably have to give her some more HP to really optimize her damage here. But when we switch over to the next shield here, activate. Okay, you can't do it anyways. We're gonna pull out Kagiri. We're gonna pull out Sergei, and we're gonna pull out Sun Wukong, and then just try to make it so that Nastia and Vorn survive this damage here. I will obviously just be trying to tickle in some more damage as we're going along here. I'm going to swap out Diao Chen. I will activate Aelin on the Drake's Bellow. Make sure these boys keep going. Ladies, actually. Well, one lady, one boy, I guess. 80k, ZK 80k mech. Unoptimized builds, unoptimized team. Definitely can figure out some work here, man. Definitely figure out some work. This guy is going to change things. He's opening up the window for us to have guys around here. I think it's very cool. We're gonna lose those guys there. That's fine. 82.5, 83. 82.7. Not too shabby. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Very impressed with Sergei. Very impressed with Sergei. A great hero, great addition. So Kagiri's sitting at 233. Sergei is approaching 200 million damage, with Sun Wukong coming in after that at 148. I think it could have been an easy 90 if I would have optimized my Numera a little bit. The other thing I want to keep in mind here is that these guys are not sitting in Cataclysm and Hell's Lament. My test server account does not have the best versions of those gears. I have to go in there and do a bunch of crafting to make that happen. But anyways, this is obviously a very good showcase of what Sergei is possible or capable of doing and changing the meta. There's one other thing that I want to show you. I don't have the team fully worked out yet, but I can show you the concept idea. Maybe one of the other guys have come up with a good idea for it on their own. So We're gonna go over to arena, and single target arena, he's going to be changing things there for sure. Here we go. We'll be running under Valderon. We will be pulling our Codgrim off the team, and we're gonna put Sergei in. Sergei is gonna take that position of Codgrim. He can act as a front runner on single target arena and replace our non-damage dealing guy Codgrim and bring in some more damage and just be completely destructive. Whether or not you can survive without a healer is a different story. It's possible. That's the only thing I'd be worried about. Can we do it without a healer? Because he doesn't have, well, he does have some self-healing, right? No, he doesn't. He just destroys his own HP, to be honest with you. So you might have to take out Diao Qian, and who knows from there. I'm not sure if this is the proper setup. You might want to drop out our guy Dracula and then throw in somebody like you know, Carnelian, or most likely is going to be Ireless, is what I'm going to guess. I'll go ahead and gear these guys up. We'll put them on the field and see what happens. Just give me one moment. All right, I whipped some gear on these guys just to do a little bit of testing, a little theory crafting. I want to first see if he can take it when those guys start coming with the AoE damage, and see if he can do it without a healer. It's going to be very interesting if he can. Let's see here. So his count is reduced, so he can go out first. I'm going to assume. Boom. And you take the enemy out really quickly. That's a different story. Because I think... Nope, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with Valderon like normal. I'm going to start with Valderon like normal. So 13, 14. I'm going to put him back here. Alright, hopefully he destroys him because he can do that. Valderon's pretty awesome like that. Kaboom. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna let Valderon kind of hang out. I'll activate his ultimate to take out this one. Hopefully I can get Sergei out after that. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Ah, he used up one of his things. That's okay. That's alright. That's alright. 10, 11, 12, 13. Here he comes. Here he comes. Sergei is on the map. There we go. Now he's sitting in front. He's shielding because he takes that damage. That's right. He does shield when he takes hits. Interesting. That is so interesting. Now can I just whack this guy when he comes in? Oh. He's so cool, man. He is so cool. Let's see what happens. I don't want to hit this guy. I'm going to hit him. Ready? Boom. Oh my gosh. He's just like eliminating them with a Valderon for backup. Alright, let's go. Wait, we got... Yeah, let's hit him. I mean, obviously we're just theory crafting at this point, but holy crap. This is crazy. Alright. Let's use Valderon, because why not? Let him do some work. We're gonna go ahead and just put down Sithra. Let her do some work as well. We have one more enemy here, and then we'll swap over. And go ahead and let Sithra do her thing. Some summons out there. Hopefully destroy this guy. Yep. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure we need the healer. So boom. Oops. Oh, forgive me for enjoying this so much. Just activate him, let him hit him. Oh gosh. This is crazy. I love him. I love him. Just keep sniping him here. Boom. I didn't even activate Sithra like I should have. It would have been much faster even. We don't need her, but apparently you can do it without having Ireless on the field, so you could bring another unit and do some more damage somehow. Crazy. Go ahead and activate this again. Make sure he doesn't take too much damage. Now he needs to restore some ki. So we'll activate our Valderon, take care of these enemies coming in. Not a problem. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here's the third one coming in. Activate Sithra. Boom. We're gonna hit him again. That is fast and it's a lot of damage. Opening up options as well. Maybe you could even bring in like a... Oh, I don't even know. I'm trying to think like what would be a good option for another hero to bring in besides Ireless. I mean, Ireless is doing a great job already as it is. Activate our Valderon again. Hopefully it takes care of these 4. There we go. I wanted to get some more ki before I used up any of his ultimate. So this will work right now. Big damage. I'm gonna get Sithra's summons out there. Activate him again. Boom, so far away too. Meta changing. Meta changing. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Sithra's doing some work. Wait after this guy first. And then we'll see what happens. Activate Valderon. He's surviving. Now he needs a healer. So maybe you have to run Ireless. Not sure. Kind of seems that way though. I'm gonna use his ultimate again here to help out. Use it again. He's gonna have it. I'm gonna activate Sithra. I'm gonna activate him again. Put a big whack out, and there you go. Whew. He's something special. He's something special. That's all I can say, guys. That's all I can say. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out prospector.gg and check out all these heroes. Also, make sure you check out the Guan Yu video as well. I'm going to put it on there on the end screen today. As always, thank you for support, watching these videos, commenting on these videos, and liking these videos. It is a big help for me as a content creator, and it makes it seem like everything is totally worth it. But anyways, I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.